Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Villanova University's Fall Preview Day for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. My name is Rosemary Solwin, and I serve as Associate Director in the Office of Undergraduate Admission. Throughout the course of today, you will meet faculty, staff, and students who will share with you our Augustinian Catholic tradition, challenging academic offerings, robust community of student organizations, and all that Villanova has to offer. It is my sincere hope that you find today valuable as you evaluate your future college home. Did you know that the word Villanova actually means new home? Proudly serving as the nation's only Augustinian Catholic university, Villanova was founded in 1842 by the Friars of the Order of St. Augustine as a direct response to educational injustice in the city of Philadelphia. To this day, our Augustinian tradition is the cornerstone of our community, in which students learn to think critically, act compassionately, and succeed while serving others. The strength of the Villanova experience comes from our welcoming community, where all members are bonded together by the shared responsibility to uphold the Augustinian ideals of veritas, unitas, and caritas, or truth, unity, and love. The election of Pope Leo XIV, an Augustinian friar and graduate of Villanova class of 1977 from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, reminds us of the worldwide impact of our Augustinian heritage. At Villanova, you will often hear, "Become what you are not yet," which is a phrase from St. Augustine. Villanova's rigorous academic experience, which is rooted in the liberal arts, forms an environment in which students and professors are partners in learning. We are dedicated to providing a personalized experience that fosters each student's intellectual and spiritual well-being. We are home to a diverse group of approximately 7,000 undergraduate students who are studying in over 100 academic programs across our 4 undergraduate colleges. In addition to work inside the classroom, students are also encouraged to serve those in need. Through academic and service programs, Villanova seeks to develop both the heart and the mind, and creates the atmosphere where students are called to ignite change as they move along their journey to become what they are not yet. Today, you'll have the opportunity to explore our 260-acre campus that's located just 12 miles west of Center City, Philadelphia. As you walk around, you will see the construction of Vic Magidi Hall, the new home of the Falvey Library that will expand Villanova's study, learning, and community spaces while amplifying Villanova's research capacity. And while it's not quite ready for visitors yet, we're looking forward to the addition of the Cabrini campus that will include an impressive mix of academic, residential, recreational, dining, and athletic uses. The green, tree-filled campus will be a great addition to the student experience and is opening just next fall. We hope that your experience on campus today will resonate with you and leave you asking, how can I become a Wildcat? Should you wish to consider Villanova as your new home for the next 4 years, we invite you to submit an application for admission in the coming months. Villanova is a member of the Common Application as well as the Coalition Application. Neither application is preferred, as each includes biographical information, an activities list, and a writing sample. In addition to this, we require the following: a high school transcript, 1 brief Villanova writing supplement, 1 required letter of recommendation from a teacher who has taught you during your high school career, and we suggest that you ask a teacher who knows you really well and can speak in detail about your contributions in the classroom and interactions with your classmates. In addition, if you would like, you can submit 1 optional letter of recommendation from your secondary school counselor. In fairness to all applicants, we will only accept those 2 letters of recommendation as a part of our process. Any additional letters will not be a factor. We have once again adopted a test optional policy for this application year. This includes all academic programs, as well as the honors program and our merit-based scholarship consideration. Last year, over 50% of our applicant pool chose to apply test optional. Should an applicant have scores that they wish to be considered, we will evaluate and superscore both the SAT and the ACT. For the ACT, we do not require that students submit that optional science section. Additional information surrounding those policies can be found at admission.villanova.edu. Last year, for the class of 2029, we were very fortunate to receive more than 26,300 applications for a target 1,770 seats. We're excited to announce that this year's incoming class will be growing by an additional 200 students. As we carefully and thoughtfully review each application, we're looking for hardworking students who are intellectually curious, open to difference, and who have demonstrated kindness. Through the transcript, writing supplement, and letter of recommendation, we aim to understand who you are, what passions, gifts, and talents might you bring to ignite change in the Villanova community. As you plan to submit your application, we offer 4 different rounds of admission, sharing 2 deadlines, November 1st and January 15th. On November 1st, you can apply Early Action or Early Decision 1. On January 15th, you can apply Regular Decision or Early Decision 2. Early Decision includes a binding agreement and is best suited for applicants who know that Villanova is their absolute #1 choice. An applicant may only apply to one college or university through Early Decision. If admitted through Early Decision, an applicant is bound to enroll at that institution. If you wish to apply for financial assistance, please know that we offer both need and merit-based assistance. However, the bulk of our resources are allocated to support need-based assistance, which is in alignment with our Augustinian mission. I'm sure you've come to campus today with many questions. Members of the Office of Undergraduate Admission will be available following this presentation at the campus green until 3:30 today. But now it's time to learn more about the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. I'm pleased to introduce our first speaker, Dr. Adele Lindenmeyer, the William and Julia Molden Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm absolutely thrilled that you are able to visit us on this gorgeous day. Almost every day is a beautiful day at Villanova University. I'm not exaggerating. Even if the weather is bad, it's a beautiful day. As you were told, my name is Adele Lindenmeyer, and I have the honor of serving as the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. I've been at Villanova since 1987, when I arrived as a young assistant professor of history. And after many years of teaching here and serving in a couple of different administrative roles, I am now beginning my 12th year as dean of this college. Our college is the oldest and the largest at Villanova. It's the original Villanova College, founded, as you were told, in 1842. We have approximately half of the entire undergraduate student body, about 3,500 students, and almost 2/3 of the faculty, over 400 full-time professors. We have 27 different departments, from astrophysics to political science, from theater to theology. These departments offer a wide variety of academic programs, and this afternoon, I like to think of the opportunity that you will have to learn about these programs as a kind of tasting menu or a smorgasbord. You can sample some of our college's abundant buffet of academic opportunities by visiting these departments and programs and meeting our faculty representatives. I guarantee you that you will leave this campus this afternoon with an appreciation of what is so special about the education that we offer here. I also am confident that you will have a sound understanding of the core principles the values and beliefs that inspire all that we do here at Villanova. So let me take a few minutes to explain to you why I think you should seriously consider the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at Villanova as your next educational destination. The reasons are almost too numerous to mention. You saw some of them on the video. Maybe not the dorm room double. That might not be the top reason, but our campus is truly beautiful every season of the year. Our location right outside of the historic, vibrant, and multicultural city of Philadelphia, our outstanding ranking among the nation's top universities, our amazing athletic teams. But in my view, the most important reason is, of course, the exceptional educational experience that we provide. Now, every organization should clearly articulate its value proposition. And in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, we call that the CLAS Promise. And here it is. CLAS cultivates knowledge, understanding, and intellectual courage for a purposeful life in a challenging and changing world through academic programs based on intellectual rigor, a global perspective, high-value skills, and meaningful success. To deliver this promise, we pursue a strategy that I like to think unites the old with the new. Our undergraduate education in the college is built on the timeless values and aims of a liberal arts education, but one that is fitted to 21st century needs and adapted to the rapid growth and diversification of knowledge and information. Here at Villanova, you'll find our students and faculty studying Judeo-Christian thought together, or a range of literary works, knowledge that has endured for centuries. But at the same time, our students venture into such realms as the psychology of language, international economics, Irish literature, courses like these, too numerous to mention, that are not usually found in high school curricula, except maybe if you went to a very special and unusual high school. Our students take courses on such topics as genomics, cybersecurity, and subjects that didn't even exist a few years ago. But we don't prepare our students for specific jobs. This is a little bit different from the other undergraduate colleges at Villanova. We give them, our students, the knowledge, skills, and capabilities to ensure that they succeed in what is a very rapidly changing workscape of the future. Our strategy of uniting the values of a liberal arts education with cutting-edge knowledge and preparation for the future begins with our distinctive core curriculum. The courses in this core curriculum encompass a broad range of disciplines. Courses include science, of course, social science, humanities, and a set of foundational courses that all students take in their first year. But this core curriculum focuses not on facts or mastery of a body of knowledge, but on the achievement of a synthesis, the ability to make connections across disciplines, and the development of those intellectual skills that provide our students with a basis for informed judgment and lifelong learning. Let me repeat that. We design our core curriculum to build the foundation that enables our students to be successful, not just at Villanova for the rest of their undergraduate years here, but also for their entire lives. A second component of our strategy is to combine exploration with hands-on experiential learning. First, let me say a few words about exploration, which is a key value in the educational experience we offer. Our exceptionally wide range of courses and programs allows our students to set their own course and discover their passion and their purpose. We invite our students to explore different disciplines in the core curriculum, but also outside that core in our many, many different programs. We like to think of our students as free-range thinkers. They may choose from over 40 different majors and well over 60 minors, from statistics to creative writing. Many of our students design unique programs of study, combining, say, a science major with a humanities major, or economics with Arabic language and culture, or a major in Spanish or Japanese with an interdisciplinary concentration, such as peace and justice or Africana studies. Our students truly are inventive. I mean, they astonish me sometimes when they tell me about the unique set of programs that they put together for themselves, reflecting the value that we place on intellectual exploration. At the same time, we emphasize opportunity. We take seriously our responsibility to provide students with the skills and experience that will be necessary for success after graduation. Our students take advantage of literally hundreds of internship and service learning opportunities. These opportunities help students connect the classroom with the world of work. They also connect them with our extraordinary alumni community who are passionate about networking with our students and providing them with that first leg up as they enter the professional world. You can even get a head start on a master's degree while you're here as an undergraduate by taking graduate seminars for credit toward both your bachelor's and master's degree in your senior year. Finally, as I'm sure you have heard, we regard the spirit of collaboration as an essential aspect of a Villanova education. It originates in our Augustinian ethos, the foundation of our culture here as an institution. At Villanova, we value cooperation over competition. We envision the university as a diverse community united by a common passion for knowledge and discovery and grounded in mutual respect and even love. We see this in the small classes in our college taught by full-time teacher scholars who are at the top of their fields. We see this in the ways faculty invite students to collaborate with them in their research, in the learning communities for first and second year students, in the tutoring that students do for each other, in the learning commons in the library, whether they're tutoring their fellow students in math or physics or French. At Villanova, we believe that we all succeed together when one of us is successful. But fortunately, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm very pleased to be able to introduce to you 4 members of our community who exemplify this culture of opportunity and collaboration. So the first pair is Dr. Kevin Minbiel, professor of chemistry and biochemistry, and our associate dean for research, and his research student, Annie Westrate. Annie is are you a junior or? Annie is a sophomore. She has enough credits to be a junior, but she's only in her second year, and she is majoring in chemistry and biochemistry. So Dr. Minbiel and Annie, please come on up.
Hello. Hello way up there. My name is Kevin Minbiel, and I am the Associate Dean of Research in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Very long title, but I'm basically the Research Dean. I'd like to take a moment to explain what research at Villanova really looks like. And please know, I am fully aware that all of you guys are going to have opportunities to go to other universities, large state schools, small liberal arts colleges, each of which has their own benefits. But what I like to think of a real hallmark of research at Villanova is that we are high level and student driven. Okay, by high level, I mean that Villanova faculty are world-renowned scholars, Pulitzer Prize winners, inventors, and journal editors. Okay, fun fact, in the last 100 days, 4 Villanova faculty have won awards from the National Science Foundation, which are increasingly difficult to get, in the fields of computer science, physics, psychology, and biology. And we just brought in an $800,000 humanities grant as well, and that's just since June. So a sampling of these investigations, the effect of urbanization on mental health, lizard chemical communications, not kidding on that one, educating Augustinian character, astrophysics data from the Rubin telescope in Chile, and the impact of spirituality on technological innovation. So we cover a huge variety of exciting inquiries. But at the same time, Villanova is student-driven. Every single faculty member who is here, including myself, has chosen Villanova because we want to work shoulder to shoulder with students, or pretty close to shoulder to shoulder. In my research group alone this summer, we had 10 students, and one of them, Annie Westrate, who will speak to you in a moment, was an amazing contributor. It is the students who drive the innovation in our lab, and they even roll their eyes a little bit when I walk in and pick up a pipette or a beaker. You know, you do. They are the ones who drive our lab's fundamental inquiries into what we love to do. And our group happens to look at the development of novel disinfectants, as we like to call it, developing Lysol 2.0. So why do we do what we do? Well, the active ingredients in Lysol were invented in, you know?
1930 something?
Yeah. 1930 something? Yeah, 1935. But bacteria are developing resistance to them. So think of all those nasty pathogens like MRSA, and we are laser focused on eradicating them. And the current tally of novel disinfectants built in our lab to win this war, currently 999. And the person who I think is going to bring us over the edge into digits, 4 digits, is Annie Westrate. So let's give Annie a moment.
Thanks, Dr. Minbiel. Hi, everybody. My name is Annie Westrate. I'm a sophomore here at Villanova, and I'm double majoring in both chemistry and biochemistry. When I first came to Villanova just over a year ago, of course I was excited for all of the college aspects of college, new friends, independence, and whatnot, but there was one subject above all others that commanded my thoughts. I wanted to do research. Scientific inquiry, preferably done by my own hands, was on my mind from about minute one. I wanted to be research faculty at a university, a professor, since I was in high school, and that made me determined to get my foot in the door of a lab as early as humanly possible. Luckily for me, I was in a fantastic place to do just that. Villanova not only let my foot in, but threw the door wide open. All it took was one cold email to Dr. Minbiel, and all of a sudden, I was meeting one-on-one in his office, geeking out about chemistry, since I must admit we are both huge geeks. From there, I began attending weekly Minbiel group meetings, gradually learning the intricacies of the various projects and publications. Now, keep in mind, I was a first semester, first-year student. This was organic chemistry research, and I had never taken organic chemistry. Despite this significant shortcoming, Dr. Minbiel and my other wonderful group mentors persisted in explaining the science with all the patience, grace, and vigor an undergrad could wish for. Soon, I was running brand new reactions, albeit initially under close supervision. And because of the Center for Research and Fellowship's first-year match program, I didn't even have to do this for free. This program awards first-year researchers a $1,000 stipend in exchange for 10 hours of hands-on independent research per week during their first spring semester. Through this, I learned the ropes from my mentors until I was given charge of my very own set of synthesis. Thanks to Villanova's opportunities, I was taking real intellectual ownership of an NSF-funded collaborative project before my first year was even over. And over this past summer, CRF, the Center for Research and Fellowships, continued to bless me with funding. I applied for and won a Villanova Undergraduate Research Fellowship, also known as a VERF, which paid me to deepen my independence and scholarship. The culmination of my career thus far came at the end of the summer when Dr. Mimbiel sent me to our group's collaborators at Emory University. There, I was able to learn a different side of the research I was doing back home, expanding my skill set in ways I couldn't have imagined 6 months prior. I must have done something right while I was there, since Emory's asking for me to come back this coming summer. Now, I'm not saying you have to be like me and have your whole career planned out the second you arrive on campus. I recognize I'm an anomaly in that regard. What I am saying is that Villanova provides an ideal mix of academically rigorous research opportunities with accessible and supportive resources and faculty. A year ago today, I had never stepped into a chemistry lab. I'm now well on my way to a first author publication with an internship seat at a top doctoral chemistry program. None of it would have been possible without this university. Thank you.
Right? Let's bear in mind that Annie got to campus 13 months ago. Okay, and she's really well on her way to amazing things. And that's what happens at Villanova. Amazing students whose curiosity is on fire, just like the heart on the little logo that we have. We sincerely hope that you can bring your inquisitive mind here as well, because at Villanova, inquisitive minds, like Annie's, can find the opportunity to accomplish amazing things. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Annie and Kevin. Oh, that was amazing. The second pair of Villanovans I'd like you to meet are Kate Szymanski, who is our Director of Professional Development in the college's Ellis Center for Undergraduate Students, and also an alumna of the college, and her student, Teresa White, who's a senior majoring in political science and chemistry. They are going to speak about a different kind of experiential learning, internship, and career-related opportunities in our college. So, please welcome Kate and Teresa.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lindenmayer. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to be with you today. My name is Kate Szymanski, and it's an honor for me to serve as the college's Director of Professional Development in the Office for Professional Development in the Ellis Center. I'm thrilled to speak with you all about career and professional development options and opportunities available to students who study the liberal arts and sciences at Villanova. Following my brief remarks, I will introduce you to an incredible current student, Teresa White, a senior studying both political science and criminology. Teresa will share with you her academic and professional development journey at Villanova, and I know for certain that we'll all gain many, many valuable insights from Teresa's transformative experiences with us. Maybe you're thinking to yourselves, internships, careers, professional development, my goodness, please pump those brakes. I'm still in high school, only now beginning to think about college in any meaningful way, and I get it. I'm not quite ready to have the careers conversation just yet. Or maybe, similar to Annie, you are ready and eager to begin or continue these enlightening conversations about purposeful, meaningful, and important work beyond college. Undergraduate studies typically is a brief 4 years, as we all know. We will be working professionally for many, many more years to come. And we want to make sure that we are making wise, informed decisions when it comes to our professional lives. This means that we want to help you, students, prepare for the workplace, no matter what wonderful direction life takes you. It's a false dichotomy, isn't it, to suggest that a student's academic journey is separate and apart from their professional journey of discovery and exploration. Here in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at Villanova, a student's academic and professional development journeys are integrated. They're connected, they are linked. Academic advisors and professional development advisors work together to support students as they think about what success looks like in college and in life beyond. We want students to approach career conversations the way they approach their academic coursework, with passion, with curiosity, with intention, with excitement. So what does professional development mean in our CLAS context? Professional growth and development can mean arriving to class and work on time, dressing appropriately for occasions, being curious and engaged and actively participating to discern what you like and what you don't, caring about others, caring about one's work, writing and sending clear, complete, polite email messages to your supervisor at work, or to your teacher or to your professor, using technology appropriately to achieve desired ends, being properly prepared to seize opportunities, and more. But perhaps most importantly, it means the process of discovering one's professional calling. What's meaningful? What matters to you? What problems do you seek to solve in our world? What energizes and excites you? We ask an important question in our college. How will my work, my chosen profession, which inevitably will evolve over time, allow me to positively advance the common good? What is my personal contribution to this common good? A large part of professional growth and development is the building and demonstration of career readiness skills that future employers across all industries will want to see in you someday. And interestingly enough, and this is no accident, but by design, these are the very same skills that you'll cultivate as a student of the liberal arts and sciences at Villanova: critical thinking, problem solving, communication, teamwork and collaboration, a strong work ethic, leadership, knowledge and application of information technology, think AI literacy, fluency, and creativity. Quoting here from a recent report, the AI-ready graduate, quote, "As AI tools become more accessible, employers are placing greater value on competencies that put them into place, like creative problem solving, digital content creation, and storytelling." Dr. Minbiol and I were just discussing this very topic in my office, and how we as educators can be more and more creative in this space with our students. How then do we develop these skills as students? The good news is that a liberal arts and science students, you are uniquely positioned to grow and nurture these skills in powerful ways through your academic coursework in a range of disciplines. Through your discussions of great literature and historical texts, you develop critical thinking skills. By conducting research and presenting and synthesizing your findings, you enhance your ability to think and write clearly and critically, to discern fact from fiction. In your statistics, calculus, labs, and science classes, you develop essential problem solving and quantitative skills, and teamwork and collaboration skills. This list goes on. And again, to underscore, these are the same skills that employers seek in entry-level applicants for internships and full-time jobs. Additionally, students at Villanova have the opportunity to become involved in student organizations that help them enhance these skills that employers seek and that will help them excel as students in the classroom, all while making valuable contributions to our community life on campus. All of these combined helps to nurture your professional development. And in the Ellis Center, we strive to develop our students and help them to make sense of all of this information in 5 primary ways: through our professional development courses, through internships and other work experience, through workshops and special career-related events, such as employer events and employer and alumni coffee chats, through our on and off-campus partnerships. Let's take a quick look at professional development in our curriculum at Villanova. You, as students, may elect to enroll in an arts and science professional development course that focuses on creating a resume, researching internships, answering interviewing questions, leveraging social media for career success, and much more. We offer professional development courses that dive deep into preparing and pursuing careers in a range of industries: financial services, public policy, healthcare, consulting, sustainability, and renewable energy. We have courses that explore building a resilience resume, networking for success, navigating roadblocks, rewriting your story, and more. We begin with questions. What problems do you seek to solve in our world? Who are you? And who do you seek to be? Who do you seek to become? What matters to you? How will you make a positive difference? Who and how will you serve? And from there, we support you on your unique path, remembering this is your path, yours to discover and to create. The world of work, as Dr. Lindenmayer describes so aptly, continues to evolve and change at breakneck pace as technology of all kinds reshapes the work that humans do. We cannot predict the jobs of the future, but a liberal education will prepare you to adapt and succeed in this ever-changing landscape that you will enter and help shape one day. And as part of our professional development curriculum, we have very exciting news to share. Students will enroll in a required professional development course during their sophomore year of studies here. This course, Passion, Path, and Purpose, will help students to think intentionally about their professional path and to prepare to pursue opportunities with confidence. Moving forward, all sophomores in our college will benefit from this foundational professional development preparation, and we couldn't be more excited at the promise that this holds for our students. Through internships, you have a chance to explore a variety of careers in many fields, from entertainment, marketing, and healthcare, to journalism, pharmaceuticals, government, public policy, technology, and finance, and everything in between. We've had students intern at Morgan Stanley, Bloomberg, Philabundance, Project Home, Duane Morris, NBC Sports, AlphaSites, Accenture, Johnson & Johnson, CHOP, Boston's Children's Hospital, Harvard's Athletic Department, SAP, Microsoft, and many, many more. We know that our students intern often and participate in other experiential learning opportunities. 90% of all of our students graduate with at least one internship. 75% graduate with at least one volunteer or service experience, and 40% of our students study abroad each year. We also offer students professional skill building workshops to learn about networking, how to use a tool like LinkedIn, how to communicate effectively with others, and much more. We encourage our students to attend all of our programming. We ask them to engage, to ask questions. This is how we learn in community with one another. For students who wish to deepen their engagement in the professional development area, they can join our Bridge Society. Bridge standing for building relationships, inspiring development, gaining opportunity. Students are invited to learn about a variety of careers and industries of interest, connecting with alumni and working professionals who know a lot about them. Our events are pressure-free and enjoyable, and you will learn very much while meeting terrific people who excel in their careers and who wish to give back to these institutions. Students also can sign up to meet with one of our highly trained and empathetic peer career coaches who will help you think more intentionally about your professional path and help you to actively and confidently apply for opportunities. None of the work we do is performed in isolation. Our office collaborates often with academic advisors, with our colleagues in the Career Center, with other academic colleges at Villanova, with the alumni office to create meaningful and relevant opportunities for our students. Opportunities, options, collaboration, exploration, discovery, finding meaning and purpose in one's work. This is our approach to professional development in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. And I hope that you'll consider joining us on this amazing journey together. As I wrap up, I'd like to leave you with this as you navigate the world of college admissions and the future. Follow your heart, stay true to who you are, try not to be someone you are not, keep an open mind, be open to change, pursue a path both in college and beyond that challenges you and fills you and the world with joy. Now, I am delighted to introduce you to Teresa White, a senior dual majoring in political science and criminology. Teresa served as a legal recruiting intern with the law firms Stern, Kessler, Goldstein, and Fox this past summer, and last spring served as a legislative fellow with the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. This is how I first had the great pleasure of getting to know Teresa. She serves as a resident assistant, or an RA, with our Office for Residence Life. She also is an active member of the South Asian Multicultural Student Association and the Black Law Students Association here at Villanova. And here's a wonderful fun fact about Teresa. She also is a certified hairdresser, cosmetologist, esthetician, and manicurist. What can't this amazing student do? And I know as well that Teresa's wonderful mother, Mrs. White, is here with us today. And I just want to thank you, Mrs. White, for the gift that is your daughter. This is a sacred responsibility that we take very seriously. Thank you, Mrs. White. And please join me in welcoming Teresa White. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. As you may have heard, my name is Teresa White, and I'm a senior in the graduating class of 2026. When I think about my time at Villanova, one of the greatest lessons I've learned is that education doesn't stop at the classroom door. It lives in the way that we've studied and apply it to the world around us. For me, that came to life this past spring when I had the honor of being a legislative fellow at the Pennsylvania State House of Representatives. Working under the Judiciary Committee, I had the chance to engage with legislation on felony murder, juvenile justice, labor protections, and compassionate release. On paper, those are just bills, statutes, but in reality, they're decisions that affect thousands of lives. I sat in press conferences listening to families share stories of loved ones who had grown old or ill behind bars, and I realized that policy is never abstract. It is deeply human. Villanova prepared me for these moments in ways I didn't fully appreciate until I was sitting in those committee rooms. In my criminology courses, I learned to see crime and justice not as just legal categories, but as social constructs shaped by inequality, history, and power. In political science, I studied how institutions work, how narratives shape public opinion, and how power is negotiated every single day. Both perspectives gave me the critical tools to understand what I was seeing, but also the confidence to contribute. Whether it was drafting bill analyses, preparing speeches, or even submitting my own policy proposal. What struck me most was how conversations in classrooms echoed in real time. I could hear Dr. Kelly Welch's lessons on the school-to-prison pipeline when legislators debated juvenile justice reform. I remember Dr. Lance Hannon's challenge to treat crime like a public health issue as I listened to calls for harsher penalties. And I carried with me the foundational idea from Dr. Heidi Grudgenyern that law is never fixed, it evolves with society. Those lessons didn't just stay in my notebooks. They became the lens through which I engaged with real policy debates. But just as important as the academic preparation was Villanova's commitment to values, to truth, to justice, and to service. Sitting on the House floor beside Speaker of the House, Joanna McClinton, and her Chief of Staff, both Villanova law graduates, I felt the full weight of what it means to belong in these spaces. Their encouragement reminded me that being a Villanova student means more than gaining knowledge. It means carrying forward a mission, to lead with purpose, to serve with integrity, and to lift up voices that too often go unheard. This internship was a transformative experience, but it was only possible because of the education and community I've had here at Villanova. First and foremost, I must thank Kate Sumansky for always encouraging me to dream big and for helping me to find ways to achieve those dreams. To my professors who challenged me to think critically. To my classmates who pushed for me to see issues from different perspectives. To my family who act as my support, my foundation, and my very own cheer squad. And to the university that instilled in me a sense of responsibility, that pursuing opportunities with confidence is not just about advancing myself, it's about making a difference in the lives of others. So when I look ahead to law school, to public service, to wherever my career may take me, I carry with me not only the theories and skills I've learned, but the values that ground them. Villanova has taught me that education is not just preparation for the future, It's preparation to live with purpose right now. Thank you.
I think you'll agree, these are four extraordinary people, but I could fill your entire afternoon with others from different departments, different roles in the college, students finishing their first year, students embarking on their senior year like Teresa. They make me extraordinarily proud. Our concluding speaker is my colleague and friend, Professor of English and Associate Dean, Dr. Crystal Luckey. She's going to tell you a little bit more about what is distinctive about the culture of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences and how those values that you've been hearing about influence and inform all that we do. Dr. Luckey.
Thank you, Dean Lindenmayer, and good afternoon to everyone. I have been blown away by our student speakers. I want to give them another hand. I think they're magnificent. So you've heard from these four dynamic Villanovans about the kinds of work and activities that you might engage in at Villanova University. Their passion is representative of the culture we proudly cultivate in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. This culture is an extension of our unique Augustinian Catholic tradition and rests on three guiding principles. These are words that once you come to Villanova, you will hear over and over again. The first is veritas, the Latin word for truth. In the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, we believe that education is not only the search for truth, it is also the way to distinguish true knowledge based on facts and evidence from false propositions arising from hearsay, prejudice, and propaganda. Hopefully, you notice that in both of our student speakers in the ways that they talked about the work that they were doing was grounded in truth and in facts. The second principle is unitas, or unity. Unitas points to the ways we solve problems in CLAS by bringing different disciplines together. Environmental science, for example, with ethics, or the intersection of history, literature, and politics, or even the ways that you can explore wide-ranging questions of health within the humanities disciplines. The third principle is caritas, or love. One of the most important ways we demonstrate caritas is the way we attempt to create an inclusive community. And while we are not, and we don't claim to be perfect, we value each other as whole persons, worthy of dignity and respect, who share many common traits, but also have unique and diverse experiences, backgrounds, and perspectives. We strive to create intellectual, extracurricular, and social spaces that enable students and faculty to thrive as their authentic, developing selves. In the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, we offer many innovative and exciting ways for you to explore your interests and to ignite your passions. And they're all supported by our cherished Augustinian values and are designed to prepare you to impact our rapidly changing world. Thanks again for spending the day with us.
As we conclude our remarks, I'd like to encourage you to take full advantage of the activities scheduled for the rest of the afternoon. There are the academic presentations and open houses on outdoors today, I believe. Is that right? So take advantage of this beautiful weather. Please stop by the table hosted by the Ellis Center for Undergraduate Students so you can learn more about professional development, academic advising, our core curriculum, as well as that smorgasbord that I described of our many, many different majors and minors. We recognize that this is a big decision each of you is about to make. How to spend your college, where your college experience, where is the best fit for you. It might not be Villanova University. It might be somewhere else. But we're very grateful to you for giving us a good look. And if you do choose to come to Villanova, I guarantee you, you will love it here. Thank you very much for your time. Good luck this afternoon. Safe travels home. Once again, thanks for visiting us.
Thank you again to our speakers from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. So as you can see on today's schedule, each of the CLAS academic departments will be available